Ethan, I'm going to try to call Rose back. We just got disconnected. I guess so, but it might be me in a bad area or something like that. So I kind of.
I'm driving right now, so.
Oh, okay, okay. So let me ask you this. So the house is what, about 5 or 6 months behind on its payments?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and are you guys living in it now, or is it vacant?
No, I'm living in it.
Okay. What we could do, I understand it needs some repairs on it. It needs updating and all that.
Huh?
Does it need repairs, the house?
I mean, it needs work, but nothing. It needs new kitchen cabinets, I can tell you that.
Okay.
But as far as
Like,
wise, no.
okay. How old is the carpet that's in it?
Well, it needs carpeting in the bedroom. There's a 2 bedrooms, as well as 3 bedrooms. But the whole front room is all beautiful wood floors.
Okay.
The kitchen is slate floors.
Okay. How many loans do you have on it?
Just one.
Okay. Do you know how much that is?
I think it's like 329,000.
329,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what do you think that the house would be worth? Do you have any idea?
I'd say probably not that. I'd say probably like at the high end 300,000.
Okay.
I don't think I have enough equity.
Okay. Actually, it sounds like it's going to be negative equity. The only thing that we could do is try to negotiate a short sale with the lender, which would actually be an easier hit on your credit. Other than a foreclosure.
Can I limit it while it's being short sold until I get some else?
Yeah, you certainly can. And what happens is we'll end up getting a contract on the house, and then trying to make an offer to the lender for a discount on the amount that's owed, because you owe more than it's worth right now, which is extremely common. I get probably about 4 of these a week.
Well, not as bad as a lot of people.
No, but I tell you this. Right. Okay. Well, I guess fortunately, but unfortunately, it's just that it's just so commonplace now that the lenders expect it. They know that most likely somebody's either they're gonna end up either foreclosing on it. Hang on one second, Joshua. Dad's on the phone, son. It's going to cost them more money to foreclose on it than it will to try to negotiate some kind of settlement. So it just depends. Let me ask you this: who's your lender?
I think they're affiliated with Ameriquest or something like that.
Okay, that's fine. I just didn't want to hear. I think like Wells Fargo is like one of the harder ones to negotiate with. Ameriquest is a little bit easier, and we can try to negotiate with them. But what we'll need to do is get a contract on it and probably put a 60-day close on it, because we'll have to have time to negotiate with the lender. But yes, certainly you can live in the house while we're negotiating it, because if they don't come down to a price that's going to make it worth our time, we're not going to be able to buy it. So there's really no sense in you moving out. The only thing that we will need is we'll need to be able to. What's going to happen is the bank is going to send somebody over there to do what's called a BPO. They want to take a look at it and see what kind of shape it's in and see how much of a discount they'll take off of the amount owed. So there will be a time where we need to get inside the house and get access. Of course, we'll call you first and all that stuff. So
give me heads up so I can.
Yeah. And there will probably be some things that the bank will want from you, because basically what they're going to want to make sure is that you don't have any money sitting somewhere that. Hang on, Joshua's son, Daddy, is on the phone. Excuse me. They're going to want to make sure that you don't have a bunch of money sitting in the bank and asking for a discount on a loan. So they will end up giving us a list of items that they'll want from you. You know, they'll probably want a copy of the bank statement and things like that, which is the norm. They just want to make sure you're not hiding any money on them.
I wish I was.
So basically, I guess the next process would be is I would get with Ethan and he'll give you a call and we'll write up some kind of contract on it if this is the way that you want to go. It's either go this route or, you know, try to stay in there as long as you can and let them foreclose on it.
Cost me anything?
Oh, not at all. It doesn't cost you anything. Basically, we're investors and we specialize in foreclosures, and you know, some we get, some we don't. It just all depends on who the bank is and how willing the bank is to come down on their price.
I heard from you first that attorney company called me and I gave them $3,000 and they haven't did anything.
Oh no, that sounds like a loan modification service or something.
Yeah, and they haven't done anything.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of people out there getting, you know, some of them are legit, some of them are good, but some of them, I mean, anytime anybody asks you for any money up front, always, you know, go look them up online, see if there's any complaints against them, and anything that you do should not cost you any upfront money. So always be leery of anybody who asks you for any money up front for anything.
I need to file a complaint or something.
Maybe so. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, if you took whatever their company name is or whoever they're operating under, if you did a Google search on them, if you saw some complaints against them, you might have some recourse, you know, because, you know, somebody who's behind on their payments obviously is struggling the way the economy is now, and then all of a sudden to take another $3,000 from them is, you know, that's hard. That's a hard hit.
That's your moving money, you know what I mean?
Yeah, oh, most
You have to
definitely.
move, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, $3,000 is a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
So, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just get Ethan to schedule some time. Maybe he can come out there, and what he'll do is he'll get a purchase and sales agreement. It's just everything's totally in writing. Everything's legit. You get a copy of everything. He's not going to ask you for any money. And he will also have a form that's called an authorization to release information. And all that form is, and he'll